early today, right on time for once. I cannot believe it. It's no, it's right at 5. We're fine. All right. All right. Updated the stream here, so hopefully if anyone else joins on, they get nice new uh stream. Oh, Tim is echoing. All right. Nothing like hearing your voice twice. Ugh. Oh yeah, there you go. Ah. All right, I like my voice, but maybe not 3 times as much. Yeah, it seems like that. Yeah, let's go ahead and just mic check real quick. Everyone just say hi. Okay, sounds good. Everyone here. We are one short tonight. Vid is out working on finals, so he will not be joining us. So Vid is going to have a very quick encounter with some very strong ale, and he is going to be out for this session, sobering up. So we're gonna do that. And anyone have anything before we start? Yeah, I can hear you. Oh yeah, yeah. Uh-huh. Yep. So DnDBeyond has a Twitch extension that you can add to it. So I have all of you guys on. It's awesome. I absolutely love it. I saw it on when I was watching Heroes of the Veil on their D&D stream, and I was like, how do I do that? Oh, that's how? Oh, I'm doing that. Yeah. So, yeah, if you have friends that like watching this, I finally have it all set up the way I want. I'm still going to be doing some tweaks, but we should be good to go with just about everything. With what? Huh? Who's echoing? Echo? 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 Echo! Go, go, go. Oh no, 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 no. I do not hear any echoing. Dante, if you're talking, we can't hear you. That is why it is so amazing that Barry continues to roll 15s or above, because he has 3 different stats that are below 10. Yes. Yes, he does. You can, in fact, if you'd like, Tim, you can see his stats on the extension there. Yeah, his strength is -2, Constitution -1, and Intelligence -1. Yeah, anyone getting any magic items is probably first gonna go to Barry, or should probably first go to Barry. Mm-hmm. Oh, this is why I let people roll d20s, because this kind of shit happens. It's hilarious. Hello. Getting a link for Owlbear. Yes, you are getting a link for Owlbear. Thank you. That is a good thing. And see, here I thought we were going to start on time. All right, there you go. I don't know what to tell you. Are you watching the stream and listening to this? That is what's going on then. All right. So last time on D&D here, you guys made your way into the M&M mines, not to be confused with the wrapper or the candy. You guys made your way into the mines, found some spiders that you were told was there. and it's still a bit unsettling as the found out that some of these spiders can phase in and out of the material plane. You did manage to kill all of the spiders, much to my chagrin. Uh, you managed to kill them all without hardly even having to fight much. And you were able to save the child, which all in all was a great time. And you guys managed to make your way back to the town with the child, return her to her mother, one of the council members, got 500 gold for that, and then made your way back to Magna and Morose, where they gave you 1,000 gold for clearing the mines. And so, if I remember right, we're gonna pick up pretty quick. You guys were just outside of Magnum Morose, trying to determine where you wanted to go, what you wanted to do with the money, I believe. And so we're gonna pick up there. It's about 11:30 in the morning, so it's still pretty early in the morning. You have plenty of time to do stuff, and yeah, we can move you guys to. Oh, that's Twitch. We don't do that. We'll move you guys to the. We'll set you guys right by the bridge here. Everyone's over here by the bridge. And yeah. So what is everyone doing? No, no, you do not. This session, you guys know how to not speak over each other, so we don't have to have an order for this one. Yes, sounds good. I like that. Let's go with that. All right. All right. Well, apparently these are going to be. All right. Go ahead. Like a courier. Oh yeah, absolutely. You probably have to ask around the city to find said person because you haven't actually asked for that. But I can tell you as the DM that there is definitely someone in this city who can run mail for you. Okay. All right. Anyone else going to the inn? Doop 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 doop. Vid's already there. It was gonna be, but I told him I'd wait till next week. So we can do it. We can do it today, and then we'll say they have a special one tomorrow. And next time, next time. Uh, so is everyone going to the inn, or where is everyone going? Oh, okay. You're gonna go to the sketchy side. All right. Anyone going with Zoc, or is it just Zoc alone? Okay. All right. So you go that way. Natalia, are you going to the inn? All right. All right. Nothing like splitting the party right away. Cool. All right. I sure did. That is on me. All right, so we'll start with the group then. The group of you guys who go to the tavern, including Vid, the lot of you go into the tavern and um, you see the some of the same patrons that you've seen the last couple days there. It looks like they're getting ready to be they're starting to get set up for something later tonight. And based on the job board, you're pretty sure it's the drinking contest. They're starting to line up some long tables and get things prepped and ready. They have like streamers and stuff set out, and yeah, you can see some of the patrons are already starting to test the drink, so to speak. And Vid starts early. He heads over to the bar and starts uh, testing which ones he likes the most. um, Where are you going, Luno? Since you said you were going first. Uh, so it's a female drow, dark elf, highlight white hair, very dark skin, dark steel gray eyes, and she just kind of looks at you. Actually, looks down at you because she's taller than you, with a bit of a scowl and just yes. What do you want? Ah, there's a courier's drop box by the town council. You must definitely be new here. Oh, have you? Where at? Yes. She like pops her head back, like pops her neck back and like blinks a few times and uh huh? Wait, you all cleared the house? Oh God. Okay. I'm assuming you can hear me now. I don't know what the hell goes on with Discord. It just like stops working. Okay. So she just kind of like blinks really quick and then snaps her head back a bit, just like you caught her off guard, sort of deal. And she, oh, uh, so you did clear the house out. Well, congratulations then. Good luck with that house. Yeah. She just kind of gives a little chuckle and anything else I can get you? Okay. And as soon as you say that, she like whips her head to the left and yells down to the bar, "Hey, Drew, get more drinks ready!" And she starts going back to the bar and getting apparently getting more drinks ready. Uh, anyone else doing anything? It's about 11:30 in the morning, getting closer to noon now since you guys have made it to the tavern. Nope. Yeah, all right, you're all just sitting in the tavern, just looking around. I'd like for everyone in the tavern. I'm not gonna roll for Vid because he's doing his own thing. Everyone in the tavern, go ahead and roll me a perception check, and then we'll get back to you guys in a bit. Natalia, you head to the market, and what are you looking for? Go ahead. Go ahead. Oh, I'm so glad we're not. I wish we were fighting tonight, y'all. Wish we were fighting tonight. Yeah, no one hears anything. Y'all are just like looking at each other like, "Are you talking? No, are you talking?" Um, sure. Yeah, you can do that. That's why Dante doesn't hear anything. Yeah, that's fine. Short rest is fine. Um, so you're looking for what, Natalia? Hmm. You were already given that information. It was the same person. Yeah. It's on the map there. It's number 14. It is Glamora Brittlespine. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. 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 Oh, okay. All right, you're headed there. All right. So you make your way over to the right side, to the east side of town. My brain works today. And along the path, you know, the houses kind of get a little more disheveled, but they're not terrible. By the time you get to the edge of town over there, you they're like quaint cottages. Um, this house, however, is a little bit bigger than the others. The door, in fact, is even taller than the others. It's very much like um, it looks very similar to Magnum Morose's house, but um, it looks bigger, like purposefully bigger. But there is a door handle knob that you can use to knock on the door, but the door is closed. No, it does not look like a place of business. It looks like a home. Yep. All right, you knock on the door, and about 30 seconds to a minute later, um, you hear the door like as it creaks open, and a uh, from yeah, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. So the door kind of creaks open, and you see what looks like a elderly Goliath woman, and just kind of like peeks her head around the door. Hey, what are you doing here? Oh, I kind of hope she does, just so I can save my voice. Oh, good, thank God. Yes, she does understand sign. In her old age, she has learned sign language. Uh, so yes, she signs back to you that she understands. Yes. Oh my god. Yes, she signs back that she's Glamorrel Brittlespine. Who's asking? Oh, uh, she's only so she's not actually very tall right now. She looks like she's slouched over. She's only about maybe 6 feet tall, standing up. She's about your height, and so as soon as you say you'd like some work done, you see her stand up straight, and the door swings wide open, and you can see that the inside of this house is at least 15 feet tall, to accommodate her 8.5 foot stature as she stands up straight and just kind of oh, you're here for work. Okay, I'm gonna stand up straight and look good. And she, yeah, basically, and so she signs. Oh, you're here for work. Come to the back, and like signs and points back to the back. And as you follow her to the back, you can start to pick up some of the jewelry and craftsmanship that she does, and she does good work. She definitely does good work. From some of it's very impressive, ornate little orbs with silver baubles going all the way around it, all the way to the top, just spiraling around it, completely encasing the orb. It's just beautiful stuff. So as you go to the back, and she's kind of like pointing things out, like look and look and look and like and then she turns around and signs back to you. Are you looking to buy anything? Okay. Um, let's see if I can do the. I'll do the see if I do the voice here. No, I won't do the voice yet. I'll wait till someone actually talks to her. All right. So, yeah, if you want a commission made, she basically just asks to see what you kind of have sketched out, and so she can work with you and get all of that. And the two of you, I assume, go back and forth a little bit, trying to work out what all you want. Tim, if you want to go ahead and post the end results with the two of you come up with. Oh, okay. All right, we'll keep everyone in suspense. Okay. So the two of you finally come to some sort of consensus on what you think this object should look like, how it should act. And she. Okay. Oh, I gotcha. Okay. I would bet that everyone's gonna want one, but that's fine. How large is this piece? Okay, so it's like a pin, a wearable badge. Okay, cool. All right, yeah. So the two of you work out your design and everything, and she tells you that it'll be 200 gold pieces minus the gem. Yes, she does. That is an extra 300 gold for the gem. Yeah. Yes, it is. Totes worth. They're about the size of your fist, so they're pretty big. I mean, oh, it wouldn't take her more than a day to make it. That's understandable. She kind of pauses for a moment and thinks about it, and looks at you, and she just shakes her head. Yes, that she thinks she can pull that off. Okay. Yeah. Okay. She just signs back. Yeah, that's acceptable. We can do that. If you would do half now and half when you come to pick it up, and we'll um, see if you like it. Uh, you're gonna do the whole thing. Okay. I was just thinking the hundreds for that's fine. Okay. So you give her 250 gold for the whole project. Okay. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, you give her the 100 gold, and she thanks you for the business, and just kind of says to look around for a minute, see if there's anything you like, and if there's not, just close the door on your way out. It's really just really high-end trinkets, earrings, necklaces. There are some things that you are very certain are very expensive in there. It does not look to be well guarded, but looks obviously can be deceiving. So, yeah, just based on your time and time in the world. Well, what I was gonna say is during your time in the world, you're fairly certain that this place is actually very well guarded, despite it being not visually well guarded. Yeah. Yeah. All right. And where would you head? Back to the tavern? Uh, All right. You head back to the market. We'll move on to Zoc here. And Zoc, you kind of split off from the rest of the group as they went up north, and you went down south to the seedier side of Londa, where you met Garrett, or the name he gave you, I believe, was Garrett. Uh, and you're looking for him again, Roll me a perception check. All right. It's fine. You'd had to roll really, really high. All right. So you're making your way down through the south side of town, and you're looking around, and it all seems very familiar. You've been here a couple times already. Looked around. You see a few familiar faces. Um, you even see a new beggar on the street. Two arms, two legs, no cane or anything like that. And she looks to be about 40, and she's on the side of the street just begging for money. And you keep walking down, and yeah, you don't see him. Um, would you start heading back up if you don't see him? Okay. As you get closer to the new beggar, it kind of dawns on you that some of these features look very familiar. And uh, as you get up close, you roll me an insight check. All right, let's see if you realize this. I'm gonna give you another chance. Mm. Oh, nope. As you get up, you walk up to this middle-aged human woman, and what do you say to her? You just flat out say that. Okay, that's fair. Uh, um, she kind of like stops what she's doing and like looks at you real quick and squints her eyes, and you hear in a male voice, "What do you need Garrett for?" Okay. um, so replying back to you in Thieves' Cant, um, the what you now realize as a male addresses you and says, "That's because you didn't ask where to meet. meet meet me on the backside of the tavern at midnight by the docks, the Rusty Bucket." He kind of gives you like a snide little remark, like it's the only tavern. he just kind of chuckles and looks at you and just says, "Yeah, who told you those were worth anything?" I mean, maybe 20 gold if you can find the right person, but they're not really worth anything until they're enchanted. Now, yep, yep. Yeah. Uh, he in Thieves' Camp before you walk away, he just says, "Yes, I'll see you tonight." You go Southmore. Okay. What are you going to do there? Gotcha. Um, Boy, you're gonna have a tough time here. So it's about noon now, and people are kind of staring at you as you walk through, as you're not really a newcomer and you're not really giving out gold. So everyone's kind of giving you the stares as you walk past. Roll me another perception check. Let's see if you can find this guy. Maybe some of them do, but most of them haven't seen you, so you're new to them. Yeah, I would say 16. You're able to find this guy. After searching the streets for like 20, 30 minutes, everyone's just still staring at you. You hear a familiar voice, kind of stammer behind you. Hey, what? More gold? Yeah, that's him. That's him behind you. All right, how are you grabbing everyone's attention? Okay. I'm not gonna lie. I don't remember what you said when you were coming back. I don't. Yeah, I don't remember what you said you were gonna do when you came back. So I don't know if people remember you or not. Oh, yeah, they don't remember you because you gave it to one guy, and that guy is like a local hero now. Yeah, like 2 days ago. That's why he asked you if you had any more gold. Bill. Okay. Okay. As you're saying that, he makes a little quick joke before that happens, and it's just, I keep it. Oh, never mind. Never mind. No, I remember. Okay. You leave. On the way out, as you're making your way out, the middle-aged woman approaches you on your way out, and in Thieves' Cant, you hear the familiar male voice of who you believe is Garrett, um, say, "What the hell are you doing?" I'm not sure what you're doing. That's why I'm asking. he he puts a hand on your shoulder and just says, "No, I would need to know what you're doing now." Uh, Roll me a deception check. As the That's true. Oh, well, he doesn't believe that that is true. uh, yeah, you don't have to roll anything, but he doesn't believe that that is true. Um, he just kind of like looks at you and just like, that doesn't make any sense. Why are you doing this? No one just gives away gold. What's your end game here? For now. Oh man, you were walking a thin line. Oh, such a thin line. All right, he lets you go. Um, and for the rest of the day, you're gonna feel like someone's watching you. And I'll probably have you roll perception checks throughout the day, but you're definitely gonna feel like Zoc is gonna feel like he's being watched the rest of the day. Okay. Yeah. It's not going to plan, but Garrett makes his way down in that woman form, and he actually asks the guy what you told him, and what why he's doing that, and the guy kind of explains the whole situation of what happened before. So you would have understanding of that happened. All right. So you make your way back towards the tavern. Okay, cool. So it's about probably 1:30 actually by the time you make your way back to the tavern. Natalia, you have made your way into the market. What are you looking for? Hmm. Haberdasher. Haven't heard that word in a while. Yeah, there are a few tailors. They're not really designer tailors. They're more of like they already have suits and stuff laid out for sale. It doesn't seem like they are, unless you're asking and talking to them about their wares. Um, Most of them doesn't seem like they actually know how to even size a suit. Uh, yeah, roll me a percentile. Let's see if you get lucky because this is a pretty small town and you may not find that in the market. Yeah, you don't find that in the market. There's several dealers who are selling suits and fine raiment. However, when you go up and talk to them about their clothing, you realize pretty quick that they don't really know a whole lot about clothing. They, yeah, yeah, correct. Yeah, yep, yep. Yep. You do not find that in the market, but I'm sure you might be able to ask around and maybe someone knows if there is a tailor around town or something like that. Um, Striking out in the market, would you head anywhere else? Oh, okay. And yeah, yeah. uh, oh man. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, he does. He just kind of I don't remember. Does he sign? Shoot, I don't remember if he signs. He does not. Barty. I did not make that. Oh, I gotta. Sorry, I gotta make a quick note. Yes. Um. Well, yeah. It's more of have your people. Were your people the ones to make contact, or was it the other way around? Um. I would say yeah. I would say yeah. Let that go. Um. All right. So you ask. Um. You ask Barty, and Barty just kind of turns to you a little bit, and yes, there is a few people in town who are fairly decent at making clothes. Why do you ask? Oh, cloaks. I believe you should be able to just go to the town store in the Effingford Tower. There is a the owner there actually is uh does some pretty decent clothing work. Any other? What was the other question? That was okay. Gotcha. Oh yeah, yeah. He more than willing to let you read through some of the books. Um, Everyone else in the tavern, well, Natalia is doing that. What are you guys doing? It's about 12 to about 1:30. What are you guys doing for that hour and a half before Zoc heads back in? Yeah, you went for an hour, hour and a half. Um, Tab, you said you were writing a letter with Luno. Okay, gotcha. All right. That's fine. So okay, that works out. So Zoc, as you make your way into the tavern, it's about 1-ish by the time you make your way back to the tavern, and you make your way in, and you see Luno and Tav writing something on a table close to the far side of the wall, away from other people, and across the bar you can see Vid is about 3 sheets to the wind already. He looks to be in his fifth or sixth drink. Um, and every time he finishes one, he just like slams it down on the counter, and the the owner of the establishment just keeps yelling at him to stop slamming her damn cups. And yeah, you what? Vid. Yeah, Vid's over on the backside, like drinking and slamming down the cups, and the owner's yelling at him to stop slamming the cups down. But you do see Luno and Tab as you make your way in, and they are fervently writing letters. Uh, you would get a really weird look, but yeah, for a copper, she'll give you the whole bottle of lemon or lime juice. Well, you guys can share it. Okay. So the two of them look like they're writing fervently on a sheet of paper as you make your way up Zoc. Oh yeah, absolutely. That sounds. I'm totally stealing that. Yeah, right. Oh man. Yeah. So yeah, you walk up and say that, and um, yeah, you this is your first time in the tavern today, Zoc. So you, as you make your way in, you do see as well. They are prepping for some sort of. It looks like a party almost, but there's a long stretch of tables all strewn together, and you can see that they have a chair facing other sides of the table, all the way along the length of the set of tables, and there are streamers above it, and it looks like it's starting to read like all you can drink. It looks like they're getting set up for sure. Yeah, go for it. Insight check on against Zoc. Go for it. Yeah, you can roll. You can roll a. I mean, you're not really being deceptive, so yeah. So you can roll if you want. But oh, that's fine. I feel like Luna would still be like, I don't know. But yeah, even with that, you're still able to tell that he seems to be telling the truth about the the price of the glowstones that he was told. Oh, okay. There, and he's back. Maybe. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So basically, you believe that he's telling the truth about them only being worth 20 gold apiece. Yeah. Okay. Two of them are just back to fervently writing. You're not sure what they're writing, but they're definitely writing something. Oh yeah, you guys are able to go. Let's just say y'all head to the Effingford Tower to get stuff from the store, and let's say you take 3 gold piece each to get your quill and paper, and you make it back, and you are now writing. Right, right. So we'll say you guys just did that, and that's what you were writing on, because I'm not going back for that whole thing. um, Zoc, you make your way to the back room, where you find Dante. What are you doing in the room? Are you doing anything specific with the glowstones, or are you just like playing around with them? I love it. All right. Yes. Oh yeah, absolutely. Zoc, you see Dante just looking longingly at these stones. What do you say? Oh yeah. So that is a custom item I made for him. So Zoc pulls out the thing he cut out of one of the spiders. It looks like maybe a spleen of a spider, but it's all in one piece. It's not bleeding or anything, and it looks to still be in a state of phase shift between the material plane and the ethereal plane. So half of it looks to be there, and then it like shifts, and then the other half's there, the other half's not. and it kind of like shifts back and forth a bit. It looks really weird. Yes, it's it's both. It's both. Dante, roll me a Arcana check. Uh, I, I'm gonna say no because it's not a specific item. You can. I'm gonna let you roll either a nature check or a Arcana check because identify. So yeah, technically, identify would identify a item. You could cast it, and I can give you specific information on it. But it's really just a spider spleen, basically. Even with that Arcana check, you would still know that there's probably something that can be done for it. You just don't have the skill to convert this thing into a usable item. Um, yeah, yeah, not yet. You okay, that's fine, Tab. I think calligrapher's set is 25 gold, right? I have to look. I'll look it up. Yeah, if it's I think it is 10. It might be 10. I'll have to look it up. Yeah, give me a minute. I'll look it up. Dante, you would know with this spider spleen, this sack of shifting, if you will. Um, that yes, that's a fantastic name. Um, sack of shifting. um, the shifty sack. You would know that this needs to be converted into an item. It's not usable in its current state, but it is something that could be turned into uh, probably a fairly decent item if it's given to the right person. So you don't relay any of that to Zoc. You just keep staring at it. It's the part that isn't in the ethereal plane when it's not is actually deep red, as if it was covered in blood, but it's not bleeding per se. Nice. That was probably the best interaction I've heard for a while. All right. So uh, I've heard from everyone tonight except for Barry. What's Barry doing in all of this? Sitting in the tavern. What are you doing, Barry? Oh. All right. They did in fact put new jobs up on the job board. I got you. I see you. I see what you're doing. Um, yeah, there is a new one up here that looks like it's just posted today. Um, right here, another missing person, and gives a description. Looks to be a halfling, standing 3'3", blue hair, leather shoes, and dressed last seen like the image in the what was very well hand drawn on the image there. Uh, there is also a notice down at the bottom left about a wild pack of Neogi that had been spotted near the eastern forest to go talk to the council. And you notice that there's still the two job boards that you guys didn't take down that you left up that are still up. The seeking aid and missing person are still up there. Uh, uh-huh. Yep. Yep. Not. Yeah. Barry took them. Barry took them. He actually gained two daggers by doing that. But yeah, that's what you see on the board there. I don't know if you're looking at the image or not. So there is a new one missing person. There is a bounty posted for some rogue figure that seemed to have stolen something. And Barry, based on your last you looked, you were fairly certain that one of the council members is the victim, the tiefling that was missing something on the staff. Is more than likely the victim of that person who posted it. So, yeah, there's a few things left. Okay, that makes sense. Well, those are done. All right, they're gone. Okay, arrow is also gone. You may add an arrow to your inventory. Yes. I feel like you're the guy that picks up the coins from the fountains. Right. Yes. Little tax. All right. So, yeah. Taking anything else down or gonna check anything else out? Okay. That's fair. So that's I'll zoom in so you can read it. Sergius Longfoot, Sergius Longfoot, is standing 3 foot 3 inches, has blue hair, wears leather shoes, and last seen with a quarter staff and wool cloak, with the pants and everything, just like he looks right there. So take your notes, because you're gonna have to find him. All right. So you grab that. Do you take it down or do you leave it up? Okay. All right. You take it down. All right. All right. Anything else you're taking down? Okay. Uh, so yes or no? Yeah. Okay. All right. So you'll take that one too. All right. Cool. All right. Cool. So you go to the job board and come back, and I guess that's putting words in your mouth. You go to the job board and grab these. Where do you head after that? Okay. As you make your way back in, you would be there just before Azak arrived the first time, and you make your way back, and you see at this point that Luno and Tab are still fervently writing sheets on sheets, but you can't seem to read what they're writing. Do you do anything else, or just kind of like chill and wait? Okay. All right. That's fine. So you head to your room to get some early shut eye. Okay. All right. So you head there, and we'll head back to Natalia. You make your way to the Effingford Tower. Yes. Oh, did we lose Natalia? Oh, okay. Did you make your way back to the Effingford Tower? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, that's understandable. Um, all right. Roll me an intelligence check. Memorization, yo. I just want to see if you gonna remember things after you read it here. Where's my? Why is this? Wait, where is it? Oh, there we go. Man, y'all are rolling. Man, you guys picked a hell of a night to not fight. All right. So yeah, not a great intelligence roll. It's almost like you forget more than you remember. Forget more than you read. So, but you know, you do spend a few hours reading the some of the history, the known history of Tyr, and learn about how he had had single-handedly fended off an entire army of something Southern on, and just valiant and brave, but he had to move on to other things and handed over the reins to um, uh, Versetti. Um, yeah. Um, oh yeah, it's like yeah. Yeah, it's like 1,000-page book, front and back, single space, 10-point font. Yeah. So yes, it is Sakage. Uh, all right. So yeah, all of that happens. Let me read. Actually, just because I don't want to. Luno, just say out loud what you're writing, just so we can all uh be in the same trope here. Luno, Luno, Bodum, Bodum. Waiting for the drop. He must have stepped away. Okay. So Luno says, "Mom, I'm alive. They sent a group of us to prison in the desert. I am currently in Londa. Why do we not have any contacts here? we we own some property here, so if you send some of our people under the guise of house help, we can establish a foothold. We do not plan to stay here for long, so when they get here, look for the hero's manse. If anyone asks, tell them they are under the service of Tabler Montmorency, in the house of Phthallo. If you could, uh, oh, who if you could as deliver this? Wait, what? What did you write there, Corey? Oops. If you could, yeah, if you could deliver the second letter to that guild for with tabulator signature, would be appreciated. Uh, you may have to work your magic. We'll contact again soon. All right. P.S. Find a guy named Jerry. asshole. Uh, yeah, that's gonna be fun. Yep, guard. Yeah. All right, so that is what is written. Luno, I'm hoping you're back now. Okay, cool. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So yeah, you guys eventually all make your way to the tavern where you are all getting set. So what are you guys doing after you finish writing your notes? And actually, before that, Sock, where do you go after you leave Zante's room? Uh huh. Gotcha. Yeah, so drinks are free right now. That's part of the whole all you can drink. So it is, well, I shouldn't say they're free. It's all you can drink. So it's 1 gold and it's all you can drink. So yeah, they're really prepping. They were seriously prepping. So yeah, you grab a drink and start relaxing, chillaxing. And after a few hours, Natalia, it's been a few hours. Are you headed to the place to get the thing? Uh, she would have given you a time the following day, like 24 hours. Yeah, he's done giving out the gold. Those people are ravenous. He gave that out in like 20 minutes. um, so you could call Bread back if you'd like, but everything went as planned. He gave away all of the gold to people who were asking. Okay, that's fair. Um, whew, excuse me. I'm trying to get Natalia back here with the group so we can all get the group back together. Yeah, I know, right? I know, right? Say that again, Date. You can roll up to your max amount of hit dice. Um, so let's see for Dante. It should be a four. You should be able to roll up to 4 hit dice, I believe. Yeah. Yep. Nice. So you gain 6 hit points for your nice short rest. Nice. Yeah, well, I definitely give you guys a short rest because it'll definitely be a few hours that you guys are just chilling, not doing anything. We'll say it counted. It's a magic world. Sitting there not doing anything, you gain hit points back. There you go. Yes, standing still, not moving, you may just magically start healing. All right, so we're gonna say it's been a couple hours. You did your reading, Natalia, and you head to the effing Ford Tower to get your, I'm assuming, cloaks made. Uh, yeah, you head to the effing Ford Tower and you see something that you weren't expecting to see. Um, it is not the same guy who was there last time. Uh, there is a a tall-ish, bald-looking man with it almost looks like he has flames going horizontal out of his eyes, and he looks at you and smiles as you enter, and you hear, well, you don't hear, you see his lips move, and he mouths, "Welcome." um, ah, man. Oh man. Yeah, he knows it too. Yeah, I need to fight tonight, guys. I need to fight tonight. All right. So he signs. Yeah, everyone here is very, very well diversified. Yeah. So, from what you can tell, he looks to be a human, but with a little bit of an offset, like blazing eyes sort of deal. And you would be, yeah, you've had enough world travel. You would know he's actually an Asimir. And he signs welcome as soon as you finish signing hi. Oh, he's just a worker that I have here from time to time to cover my shifts. Ah, yes. He signs that he is a very very good crafter of clothing. What are you looking for? How much do you want? I will sell you all of it. Okay. Seven cloaks. Made. Oh, you have the material already. All right. Well, yep, that's right. Gotcha. Well, then that'll significantly cut the cost then. He signs at you all of this, and he says if it's just the labor, then it'll be 80 gold pieces. Absolutely. Oh yeah, he definitely has his opinions on how they should look. Yes. Yeah. I would say this conversation probably doesn't take 5 minutes. It probably takes like 30 minutes. Very two strong-willed individuals here. Yeah, but he definitely he finally kind of capitulates, gives in to what you want, and just said, all right, fine, fine. Uh, that's yeah. So you guys eventually get there, uh, to what you're looking for, and so the agreed upon price, 80 gold for completing all seven uh, cloaks, and they will be, and for clarity, they will be hooded cloaks. Yes. Okay. Uh, uh, yeah. So you guys have gone through a couple different climates. Here it's actually like not really tropical, but like subtropical. Like uh, in the summers it would be, 90s, but right now it's pretty early in the year. It's still only about 60 degrees. It's like a 60-80 split. It's really actually pretty lovely weather. It's the perfect little hidey hole. As far as you've been able to tell, though, as far as travel and what the terrain and stuff looks like, it's actually fairly sandy and rocky. The trees seem to be growing up through some of the denser rock, and the sand seems to have traveled with you from the desert. It is actually fairly sandy, with a few brushes here and there, but for the most part, it is yeah, it's pretty sandy and rocky, with wide forests around the city. All right, so you managed to get your cloaks. Do you say anything else to? Well, you didn't even get his name. Do you say anything else to him? No. Gotcha. Yeah. So I'm just gonna we're gonna do this. Uh, Arakil Tabris. So yeah, he would thank you for your business. Looking forward to seeing you again. Now, shoo shoo shoo. I have a lot of work to do. Yeah. So and then you eventually, I'm hoping, head to the tavern. He asks. Whew. All right. I'm gonna say it's about 4 p.m. by the time Natalia makes her way to the tavern. And things are mostly set up by this time, Natalia. As you make your way in, there's a very large, long table, has different steins across the like 8 different tables that are all strewn together to make one long table. There's chairs on either side of each part of the tables. So like in sets of like think like a picnic table, sets of 4. So there's 2 chairs next to each other, and then on the opposing side 2 chairs, and then the next table same thing, next table same thing, um, and it goes for 8 tables. So there's like 16 chairs in this lengthwise pattern, and there's streamers and writing that is hanging from the ceiling just says all you can drink. Last man standing gets the prize, and the prize apparently is the pot of gold pieces that people are putting into all you can drink. So as you come in, Tav and Luno and Barry, you were sleeping. It's about yeah. So I'm gonna ask Barry, when would you wake up? Okay. Well, we'll just say you're sleeping until however you wake up. You'll probably wake up when people start drinking. Yeah, it might. All right, so Dante, you're chilling in your room till about 4 o'clock. What are you doing? Are you staying in your room? Are you coming out? Nope. Yep, long rests only. Yeah. Yep. 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 So are you okay? You come out and you say the same thing that I've described. Zoc, were you staying out? Okay. Okay. And then I'll come back to Tab and Luno. You guys have been in there for a couple hours. What would you guys have been doing? Yeah, basically. Tab's like, what are you doing here?
Where you don't have to like explicitly state where we are and how to find us. And people know who they captured and they're looking for us.
That's a good point. I'm not rewriting it like physically again, but yeah, I mean, I would take that into account and then probably try to rewrite it in a way that my mother would understand.
It would be really cute if Tab knew you were writing to your mom, just saying.
You say that, but the way this is going, it's like we don't have the best relationship, hence sincerely Luna instead of love Luna.
Oh,
Yeah,
whoa. Okay.
that's true.
That's a fair point, yeah.
Yeah. And well, Tab would also offer to say, with the way that I'm writing it, using the lemon juice, when it's held up to a candle, the lemon juice turns a darker color, but it stays clear while it's being delivered. So the person who's delivering the message can't see what's being written.
Then I'm assuming the people in my guild would know that, so I would do the same thing, but I would keep the L and S marker that I put on there still visible.
Gotcha.
So.
Okay.
So yeah, I would say if we're rewriting letters and making sure that they're coded, it's going to take a little longer.
Coded appropriately.
A little bit coded better.
Cool.
Yep.
At some point when you're nearing finishing that letter, Nat will walk back into the tavern and immediately look around, take in all of the event stuff going on, walk to the bar, pay the 1 gold, get 1 drink, and walk over to where you guys are at.
So,
It's awfully quiet.
So who all is in the tap room now?
So everyone except for Barry is now in the common room. You guys see Vid is starting to get a little sloshed in the corner, and someone may actually have to grab him. He starts getting a little loud. You hear him in the back. No, I'm gonna win this competition. I'm gonna be the best. Give me another drink. And the drow owner just, it hasn't even started yet, and you're already drunk.
Right. Nat's just watching this, and she's gonna sign at the party. Who let him start drinking early?
Oh man. So
Can I scare him?
Yeah, go for it.
Can I minor illusion? Be an explosion, like no, not an explosion, but like a little. No, I'm just gonna say there's no more beer. There's no more alcohol. In his ear.
Oh no. So you okay? So what does this sound like when you do that in his ear, as he's getting a little belligerent about being able to participate in the competition?
It's just gonna be a whisper to him, but it's gonna sound like
it's
another
conscious.
tabaxi telling him, like himself.
Oh, like his own voice.
His own voice.
I am your conscience.
Yeah, you see him like whip around and like look, and then look back. There's still beer, right? There's still beer, right? We're gonna have the competition. I can continue to drink, and the bar owner is just like, yes, there's. She's like rubbing her like fingers in between her eyes. Yes, there's still ale. Yes, you can still compete until you pass out, but the competition doesn't start for a few more hours. So if I were you, I would wait. I'll take another beer, please. And he goes back to the bar and grabs another drink. So yeah, you guys are all just kind of like watching this from afar at your table. What is everyone else doing?
I don't know how that cat survived out here.
Right? Nat's just kind of sitting there watching, just like slowly nursing her own ale.
I will say you guys have seen quite a few more patrons come in than what you would normally see on a typical night that you've noticed thus far. There's only about maybe 10, 20 patrons that come in throughout the night. Right now, there's about 30 patrons in the establishment trying to get seats and get situated. And you can see that there's kind of a line being formed at the door, and a large orc-looking fellow standing by the door, starting to hold people back from coming in.
Oh boy. Okay. Nat's gonna look towards the bar. Like where is the pot? Where's the gold being kept? Is it out and visible? Or...
It is not visible. No.
Okay. Cool. All right.
No, they've had bad experiences in the past, and they don't do that anymore.
Gotcha. She's counting people then and trying to estimate. Okay, how big does that pot look right now?
Is it the same orc from the market?
No, so the pot is based on how many people enter for the competition to see who can drink the most. If I remember right, I said it's like 1 gold per person. So it's gonna end up being something like only like 50 gold, but in a town this small, 50 gold goes a long way. It's actually a pretty big pot.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
So the pot is good. The pot is big according to the people in the town. And so people are lining up to do this, to enjoy their night. You guys got in early, so you guys already have a seat. You're already chill, set, and ready. What is everyone doing, though?
She's going to address the group. Do we have anyone competing besides him? And she points at Vid.
That's great.
Not me.
Nope.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Shit.
I'm gonna ask as the DM. Barry, are you competing?
You know what? Why not?
Oh man! All right. Well, you got one.
Is Barry up here yet? Or is Barry still in bed?
Oh, that's a good question. I guess you're not competing, Barry. Sorry.
Yeah.
I forgot you were in your room sleeping. Okay, well, I take it back. You guys don't have anyone competing.
When does the competition
That
start?
no one is doing it.
It starts.
Other than Vid. Nat will go ahead and with a resigned sigh, she'll say, "Okay, I'll do it."
Okay.
Then Luna will join in too.
Do we want to use the group funds? We have like 28 gold or so from the group funds to pay your entry.
No, Nat already paid. So
Yeah, Nat already paid her gold.
Yep.
Luna will take part of the guild fund for it.
Okay.
I mean, I could just go in, drop out early.
You sure could.
I mean, nah, but I mean that's defeats the purpose of it, really. Just like why go there and then just.
Wait,
Nah.
what time do they start?
It starts at what the hell time? I think it was 8. So you guys have like 3 hours before this thing starts.
We need to get Vid out here.
Right. Nat's feeling pretty good about herself right now, so she'll indulge for tonight. Normally, this is definitely not her thing, but she'll do it.
Okay. Um.
If it's early, I'll join too.
Yeah. Well, it starts at 8 p.m.
Yeah,
So.
it starts at 8. I'll join.
Okay. All right. Well, Zock's gonna join too. Luno's. All right. So we have Nat, Zock, and Luno. Anyone else joining that is
No.
awake?
Tav is
No.
much more interested in like people watching and getting more of a pulse of what's going on in this town, who the main players are, like seeing if we see anyone who would be a influencer more or less.
That's fair. We could do that. I'll have you roll for that in a bit. I'm actually gonna say Barry, just because I'm so nice. I would say you're actually probably awake by 8 p.m. because you went in and slept at like what time? 1?
Probably.
So
Okay.
I'm just gonna say that you got your full 8 hours of sleep, your full long rest for this, and you're able to compete in this and stay up all night if you decide. But it's probably gonna cost a bit.
Okay, that's really nice hit dice rolls.
Wow, yeah, it is. All right. So if you want to compete, you're more than welcome to compete, Barry. Just there might be blowback because you're throwing off your own sleep cycle.
You know what? Why not? Why not?
I love it. I love it. All the
That's a nice
commitment.
day.
All right. So for the next 3 hours, what do you guys decide you want to do?
Gabe,
Yes.
you just gave Barry's a new superpower.
Oh God, what did
He
I
can
give him?
sleep 8 hours in 7 hours.
Yeah. This is a one-time deal because I want him to be able to compete. He said he wanted to compete, so
Technically, you can take a long rest and still have a shift on watch, so it
Yeah.
doesn't. It's not necessarily full 8 hours sleeping.
yeah. If you're looking at the raw stuff, it's technically only 6 hours that you are required in order to not get a point of exhaustion. That's really what the long rest is for, to make sure that you don't get that point of exhaustion. You're actually sleeping throughout the day.
Oh, okay.
So he's good for this time. I normally do 8 hours, but that's me. So yeah, Barry, you're good for this time. We'll let it go because I know you wanted to compete, and we'll get to the competition as soon as everyone tells me what they're doing for the next 3 hours.
Alright, I'll relay some of the info I have
Okay.
about the crypt. So I tell that I saw some ghosts hanging out at night, and they seems very shy, and they brought up bones and they left.
Nat,
I want to go check it out.
Wait, ghosts?
Ghost, yes.
I ain't afraid no ghosts.
You're right. I want to go. I want to watch them.
It's more like they want someone to investigate something. They
We should
want
go, Zuck.
our attention. Not now.
So they want someone to investigate, but they don't want to be seen.
Yes.
That's
Basically.
what we're guessing, anyways.
Yes, that's what we're guessing. Because Brett dropped his loaf of bread, and the ghosts just they got spooked and they just disappear.
Interesting. So when do we want to investigate?
Not tonight.
Clearly. Tomorrow night, then?
Tomorrow morning.
Okay, we
Yeah,
can
that's-
start
yeah.
in the morning. Let's see how tonight goes before we say anything for the morning.
Oh no, 6 a.m. sounds good.
Who's on board? You're right.
If you are up at 6 a.m., I will be up at 6 a.m. Nat says that.
4 a.m. Let's do it.
All right. Also, I have to meet someone tonight. Just at the back of this tavern. At midnight.
Someone's
want
getting a
join.
little.
Nat raises an eyebrow at mention of a midnight meeting.
Frisky,
Yes, it
huh?
is exactly what you think, Natalia.
What about
about the stones.
That's all.
Maybe more. I don't know yet. Basically,
Don't
and
get in trouble. Let us know what you find out.
I'll look around, see if anyone's listening in.
It doesn't look like anyone's really listening into your conversation. Everyone's getting their drink on and getting their tables prepped. A few of the patrons have started like tucking napkins into their shirt and rolling it under, and just like getting prepped for the night
With 3
festivities.
hours? to
Oh
go?
yeah, these people are taking it super serious.
Oh, wow. Okay.
All right. So if no one's is listening in, I'll tell. So basically, I'm trying to contact the underbelly of London. We got something good going on with the council already.
Mhm.
If we manage to befriend the underbelly, we basically own London. See, you hear that sound? That's the correct.
You,
That's the correct answer.
Bling!
you want to own Lambda?
I
Oh,
mean,
my
not
bad.
own, but it's basically our base, our strong base.
Okay, that's fair.
Oh, Gabe,
Yeah.
can I fuck around with the bird staff? See if I can direct
Oh,
some
God.
birds at Vid.
Oh my god. Yes. I'll give you some attempt to do that during the 3 hours. We'll say that you do that. We'll get back to the RP and then we'll do that.
Okay.
Sorry. Go ahead.
All right, I'm done.
Okay. Anyone else want to say anything? Do anything for the next 3 hours?
Oh, again,
Nat. Okay, go ahead.
yeah. Does anyone want to join me tonight? I mean, at midnight?
That sounds pretty
Nat,
kinky, man.
shake your head no.
Okay.
I would love to, but I have a feeling I'm going to be a little
Indisposed.
something.
All right. Fair enough.
Zoc, when and where?
Tonight, midnight,
Outside.
Okay. Yes, yes. yes.
out in the back.
By the dock.
Okay.
Okay. Good.
yeah.
Good.
As far as the next 3 hours, Nat is basically just gonna like people watch. She might do a little bit more sketching in her notebook, that kind of thing.
Okay.
Doing some different ideas. She only has her one drink until everything actually starts.
Okay, that's fair. I won't make you roll anything for it. Vid is absolutely gonna lose this. Just so you don't get your hopes up on Vid. So everyone else is gonna get to roll. He'll have to do it next time or something. We'll just do it 2 days in a row. I won't make quite such a thing next time. All right. So yeah, you all kind of chill and talk and people walk for the next few hours, kind of get yourselves prepared for the party, and they finally get everything set up, and you can see the big orc-looking fellow letting people in just every so often, just a couple people in at a time, like he's counting how many people can be in the building, sort of deal. And eventually he just like stands in front of the door and like blocks his arms, and you see there are in fact roughly 50 people in this tavern. It's very full, very full. And Tab, I'm gonna have you roll me a roll me a perception check.
No, I don't do well on those.
Well, you gotta stop trying to perceive what people are doing.
Yeah, I would love to stop doing that.
All right, and Natalia, you said you were also people watching, so you can also roll me an insight check.
Insight?
Insight.
Okay.
Yeah, because you can't necessarily hear, so I want to see if you can read body language.
Tab is more interested in insight too.
Okay.
Uh-huh. All right. Well, we'll come back to that in a bit. All right. So it's about 8 p.m. and the orc finally blocks people from coming inside, and shortly after that, you you all turn around to see the drow, who you now would definitely assume is the owner, as she is standing on top of her own bar, and she just speaks up over the raucous chorus of everyone else in the tavern here. Welcome, everyone! It is once again time for our weekly drinking contest. And there's a roar. There's a roar from the 50 people in there. Oh yeah! Once again, as we tell you weekly, no fighting in the tavern. No fighting. I would like to point you back to Orfald, and she points Orfald. She points back to the orc standing by the door. He will be taking care of anyone who decides they want to break this rule. And there's a large, he crosses his arms, and there's a large, like, chuckle. He is burly. He looks like he is about 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide, pure muscle. He is not to be trifled with. And she continues on, alright, well, if you're all ready, everyone take your seat to make sure you've paid your gold, and we will get started. And everyone who is participating, go ahead and let's pre-roll some Constitution saving throws as you all start to drink your drinks.
Yeah. Wait,
Okay.
what's the rule?
How many do you want us to roll?
I missed the rule. What's the rule?
A Constitution saving throw.
No, but I mean, did they explain the process?
The rule is you drink as many drinks as you can drink until you pass out.
Oh, Luna's off to
so-
a great start.
So the way I'm going to do this, and I'm going to roll for some of the other groups as well. Basically, if you roll a 10 or higher, you are still sober. If you roll below a 10, you begin getting drowsy. Think of it like death saving throws. If you roll 3 below 10, you pass out.
Gotcha.
What about a 20?
A 20 is an automatic
A nat
double.
20.
20 is an automatic double win. So you
Okay.
will not even have to roll on the next one.
Nice.
Damn.
All right. So
And
we
the
will
other
begin.
rule was no fighting.
Yeah. The only rule is no fighting, and the only rule that she specified. But yeah, you have to. So the rules were no
Oh my
fighting.
Gosh, really?
I mean, well, you know. Basically the rules are rule 1, no fighting. Rule 2, you have to finish your drink. And rule 3, last person standing wins the pot. And they held up the pot, and you can see that it's roughly 50 gold, somewhere around there, based on the amount that's in there. And so everyone cheers. They all take their seats, and drinks are passed out to everyone, and they do it in a very concise manner. Everyone gets one drink. They all pass it around. You all drink your drinks. Luno downs his without a second thought and just like, oh, that's sweet. Everyone else kind of drinks your drinks, and you feel pretty good. Natalia, that first drink does not sit well with you. You just kind of like, that was strong. And so they all pass their drinks. Let me roll for. I'm gonna roll a couple here. We're gonna roll for some of the heavy hitters here. I'm gonna roll 5d20. All right. So nat 1. Okay. So one of the heavy hitters is he started partying early. I'm down to 40-20 already. He takes this swig and knocks it all the way back and throws his cup down on the floor, and he starts choking. And actually just like coughing and choking, and all of a sudden he's just like and he like passes out in his chair and falls to the floor, and there's a roar from the crowd as the owner yells, and we have our first down contestant, get him out of here.
So one is an instant KO.
For this, yeah, this having fun
Okay.
with this. Yeah, guys, don't roll ones.
Thanks.
All right, so yeah, you all get your drinks. You all down it really quick, and you're good to go. And they pass around the next roll of drinks. I want everyone but Luna to roll another round here. I'm down to 4d20.
Yes.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
Oh, barely.
Man. All right, I need everyone to keep tabs of their own rolls because I'm
Oh,
not able to keep roll.
Oh,
Oh no!
Turning
Oh
over.
no, a 0.
Oh shit!
Oh, that's a zero.
Fucking
Yeah.
died.
Oh man. All right. We got. I missed. I think
It's
I
not a
missed
1.
one.
It's not a 1.
Oh, hang on. I gotta roll. I gotta roll for Vid. He's gonna roll with disadvantage. I'm just gonna roll.
Vid also
2D.
roll.
Yeah, 2d20. Vid has to roll. Wow, his first one was a 13, so he survived that one. He might win. I don't know. Nope, he doesn't. There we go. That was his second round. All right, so as the second round of drinks are passed around, Natalia, you managed to hold on to this one a bit better, and you gobble it down. You're like, all right, I got this. I think I got this. Zoc, you feel pretty good after the second one. You're like, yeah, this is not too bad. Barry, however, and Vid, and I'm gonna say Vid kind of like walks over and does this somewhat to you, Barry, but you kind of do it to yourself as well, so you can't blame Vid. As Barry is drinking his drink, Vid walks over and just like pats him on the back pretty hard, at the same time as he goes back to drink. And as he goes to pat him on the back, as Vid pats him on the back, Vid actually starts choking and whacks Barry on the back as you start to drink, and Barry starts choking at the same time. And both of you are just like, and actually Vid throws up, and that's what gets him out of the competition. That was one of the rules. You have to keep the drink down, or it doesn't count. And Barry, unfortunately, because you started choking and coughing, I need for you to make me another immediate Constitution saving throw. We'll see if you stay in or out.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, barely. Yeah. So Barry, you start choking and you feel this nauseous wave rise over you, and you just like, but you hold it in your mouth and swallow that shit back down. And you stay in this competition, but you are not feeling great. Yeah, it's pretty gross. How would Barry look when he swallows his own vomit back down?
I would be like, why am I doing this?
You guys kind of see written all over Barry's face. He has like real regrets of starting this.
I also ask for everything.
All right, so everyone gets their drinks and pass it around, and three of the top 4 that seem to be doing good, they're starting to wane as well, and they all grab everyone's empty glasses and take everyone's drinks away and bring back another round, and everyone go ahead and roll one more time.
Thankfully.
Luno's doing good.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Doing really
man.
Good. We're doing
All
good.
right,
Really
you
good.
guys are doing great.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Can I check to see if I can't like secretly just throw away the alcohol without anyone?
You can roll me a deception check. I'll let you do it for one round. Roll a deception check. But I want you to be very clear on how you're getting rid of this drink.
Oh, if you fail, you're
Pour
out.
down his pants.
I wanna casually, while no one's looking, while someone next to me puts down their drink, I'm just gonna pour mine into theirs.
Oh shit!
Oh god! All right, roll your. I'm gonna say sleight of hand. Actually, don't roll deception.
Oh,
all right. Well, what's your sleight of hand? We'll just use that. So you rolled a 7.
It would be +7.
It's a +7. So, who would you be sitting next to at your table with your fellows? Who's sitting next to Barry?
Who would have
Me, I don't like the
Who would have an open space with
Okay,
the
Zoc, I need for you to roll me a intelligence or a wisdom check. One of those
What?
two.
wisdom. Yes.
Barry, as as he throws his cup back and Zoc kind of like looks around for a moment, you dump your drink into his cup real quick and kind of look over him and hey, you didn't drink your drink. And Zoc looks back at you. Zoc, you realize that he just dumped his drink into yours. What do you say?
We got a cheater.
Judge. Judge.
Oh.
I smile.
You kind of point him out though.
Yep. I
All right.
rat him out.
Yeah, they don't do well with cheaters. So Zoc calls you out, and about 5 seconds later, you hear this as the orc is walking over to the table, and he just, who's cheating over here?
I point at Barry. Get him out of here.
The orc, Barry, even though the two of you are about the same height, that orc looks mean. He just snaps his finger, points at you, and just like does the finger curl, like, all right, come with me. You're out of here. Come on, let's go. And he
No investigation, no questions, nothing.
No. This is a pretty cut and dry sort of deal. They're pretty on top of their shit.
They know.
There
They
are
have
only
really good passive insight.
Yeah, they do. I'm rolling behind the scenes, y'all. You can't see it, but I am rolling.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Natalia, I'm so sorry. You're doing all right. You're still doing all right. But Barry, man, if you don't get up from the table, he's gonna put a hand on your shoulder and he's gonna lift you up with one hand. This man
Holy
is like,
fuck.
yeah, this man is like a 28 strength. He's burly.
What the fuck?
You don't mess with this guy.
Can I go to my room at least?
Yeah, you say, oh, you here? Yeah. Just go to the back. No more drinking though. You're done. Get him out of
Okay.
here. Let's go.
Okay.
And he just like walks with you past everyone, making sure you make it to your room. And you hear the door click behind you as he like shoves you through.
Oh boy.
Oh God. Why don't you just say that out loud, Tav? I feel like everyone needs to hear that.
No, we're not there yet.
Oh,
What'd you say? What'd you say?
She messaged,
What do you say?
Tab messaged me privately and said 28 strength. Tab's gonna be like, "Hey, Daddy." Moving right along. So looks like everyone saved on their second one. So we have two of the four that are left look pretty schnockered. One of them looks all right, and the other one looks like he's ready to go. He's doing some heavy lifting here on these drinks, and they take all everyone's drinks away, and they bring back another round. Everyone roll one more time here.
Oh, I'm so good.
Not as good. But
Wow, that guy is doing amazing. Y'all are having some luck here. All right, so one of the four is out. I'm down.
robot.
Oh man.
Jesus.
All right. I'm gonna let Natalia. Natalia, how do you dip out of this?
Oh gosh. Oh goodness. She wouldn't just dip out. Like I said, she's kind of
She's a trooper. You're going all the way. All right.
yeah.
All right. I'll play it out then. That's fine. Who's the last one? Oh, Barry's out. That's right. All right. So one of the four that are left is out. So there's down to three others, and you all who are still in after all of these rounds of drinks. And just so you're aware, each round is a set of 5 drinks. So that's why you're rolling.
Yep.
So you're gotta finish all 5 drinks. Each round that's why I'm saying round. It's not round of a drink. It's rounds. So you all finish your drinks, and Natalia, you finish your round of drinks, and you just like look around. The whole room is spinning. People are looking at you, and you see like 2, 3, 4 sets of them, and you realize that you are moving without moving, and things are starting to get super hazy. Those of you looking at Natalia, her eyes are like starting to close on their own. It looks like she's trying to stay awake, but she's having some real trouble with this. She looks like she's gonna pass out. I'm gonna ask, just because I like poking the bear. Tav, are you doing anything specifically?
He's definitely keeping an eye on like who is in this drinking game. You know, is there anyone that seems to be?
Oh yeah, people are. So that's why I had you guys roll earlier. Natalia, you probably aren't gonna hear anything because you were competing in this, but I wanted you to roll just in case. You rolled like a nat 20 or something like that. You're not really gonna get a whole lot out of people watching.
Well, that was meant to be before.
Oh, okay, that's fine. You actually would not have gotten a whole lot before because no one was imbibing.
Cool.
But yeah, as the room starts to spin and starts to get dark, the two of you left looking at Natalia, she like wavers back and forth left and right, and then all of a sudden she leans forward and she just head straight onto the table, and she is passed out. It looked painful. She'll probably feel that in the morning. And
She's gonna feel a lot in the morning.
she's gonna feel a lot in the morning. And so
what's this ringing? I've never heard ringing before.
I see ringing. How do I see ringing? And so they take everyone's rounds again, and they pass out another set of rounds. And I'm actually only rolling 2d4 or 2d20 because that one guy rolled a nat 20. So you have one guy who is he's hammering drinks. He has actually yet to fail.
So are we.
Yeah, y'all are doing good. Doing good.
Oh,
All right, so it's down to the last two extra here. One of the two, he takes his round and he chugs them all down, and he does basically the same thing Natalia just did. Just kind of like wavers up. He actually stands up for a moment, like, "Hang on, and he sits back down and just like slams his head on the table. And the big orc like grabs him up and like moves him out of the room. It's all right. We only got 4 people left. Let's see what we got. And they another round, y'all. Let's do it.
There.
Oh no! All right. Oh man!
Fail.
Everyone failed. That's hilarious.
This round's rough.
Well, this is the last round. Everyone who's drinking is like, shit. Did they add more alcohol to these drinks this time? One of the one guy who's been doing pretty good up till now. You can see that he's starting to feel it. He definitely failed this round, and he's just like, and he's like coughing and like keeping things down, and he looks pretty darn full. The other guy next to him just like belts out just vomit all over the table. He just and he like face palms sideways straight into that mound of vomit on the table, and he's dragged out. There are 3 of you guys left. Zach, is that your final fail?
No, that's my first one.
That's your first. Oh, that's your first fail. Okay. So I'm gonna have you roll me a Constitution saving throw because you rolled a nat 1. Yeah. No, you fail. Zach, you feel it coming up. Your mouth starts to water, and you just start like, oh God, it's happening. Do you go do or say anything before this happens?
I'm out. Does this mean I'm out?
Yeah, you're about to be out.
All right. This round, I thought to myself, oh no, to put something in this shit. And as I thought that, I just with the mug in my mouth, just fall back.
Oh man, yeah, you pass out. I don't think you're gonna make your meeting tonight, sir.
Can I go with this man?
Oh yeah, that's right. Dante's gonna
Still
drag
got
you.
Dante.
Yeah, Dante's got this.
Can
Dante's got you.
Can I help this man get up?
Absolutely, you can help this man to
All
his room. All right, so we have Luno and one person left. So we're gonna do our last
one fail, right?
Oh, yeah, one fail. Each of you guys have one fail. So we're gonna do some rolls here. It is last man standing. So 15 against what? All right, we just keep rolling. We're gonna see who wins here.
Oh shit!
It's down to oh!
Whoa!
It's down. All right, so it's down to the last two. It's down to the last two. Luno and this guy that just looks like a dwarven tank. He's been pounding these things back, just left and right. And you see, Luno. They've moved Luno and this guy to the table. They are face to face, 5 rounds across. It is all stakes in, and Luno and he are just like looking back and forth at each other. Every time he takes a drink, Luno, I would imagine you like, all right, and you take a drink, and you guys just keep going. And eventually, on the 5th drink, he throws it back, and he keeps his head back, and it takes about 5 seconds, and you realize that he's actually passed out with the cup in his mouth. And you hear this. And they declare Luno the winner. Luno, you get 53 gold. And I'm going to say, just because you won, you're not going to be hungover tomorrow.
Yeah.
Just because that is hilarious that you all. So I just want to keep in mind. So Luno tonight drank roughly 30 alcoholic beverages.
Well, poisoning.
I'm not gonna feel great.
Yeah, it doesn't feel great, but you're not gonna have a hangover tomorrow. Yeah, pretty a lot of fun. Really sad Vid wasn't here, but we'll end up doing this again. They have this weekly, so you'll be fine. And so they finally shuffle everyone out. They start cleaning everything up. During this time, however, Tab, you actually would have heard some very interesting things. One of which was that it seems that Karth has attacked Artak. You would have heard that Karth has attacked the city of Artak. And it seems that there were survivors, and they have all fled, and apparently they're headed towards Londa. The survivors. You what?
Where's Artak located?
Artak. It
Oh, yeah.
is.
See that on the map.
Yep. It is right here. Artak.
Oh.
So that is within. So it is within the Carthian Republic. However, Artak was a Sinhalian allegiant city. They kind of let it slide because they're so far towards the border of Karth that Karth didn't really check that out, but they were aware. So with everything that's going on, Tab, you would hear that has happened. And there are refugees coming out of Artak, headed towards Londa. You also would have heard some other things about that you probably would have maybe chuckled at, that the Feltala prison was broken out of recently. You'd have heard some other things about Sinhale actually pulling troops back to the capital in preparation for an assault. That sort of stuff. That is actually what you heard throughout the night. A whole bunch of rumors just flying around about the ensuing war that seems to have already started.
Is there any rumor about, basically, is anyone looking for us?
You didn't hear anything about you guys. It seems to be all about Sinhale and Karth, the blood feud between those two cities.
Okay.
So that's what you would have heard throughout the night.
One last question. So
Yeah.
anyone in this tavern, Tabs doubts this is going to be the case, but is there anyone of like good reputation or like the higher?
Oh no, these are all like these are like some of the people from the slums of the city who took this gold that Zock's been giving out and actually came to participate.
Wow.
That's actually pretty cool.
Yeah. So Zock, you've been fueling this drinking contest. Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice.
So Luna basically just took Zock's gold.
Kind of. Yeah. Well, let's go with that. All right. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that you'd have heard throughout the night, and you guys managed to Luna. You do get the gold. They give you 53 gold exactly is what you win from this. So everyone who failed, everyone who passed out, you all will be waking up with a disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws for the first 4 hours.
Ouch.
Yep.
Okay.
Those of you who failed by throwing up, you are hung over, but you do not have disadvantage.
Good.
And so we will get to Dante and Zock. Dante, Zock is passed the fuck out. How are you planning to wake him up?
And I'm back to kobold form.
Yeah, you would have ended up as soon as you would have passed out, you would have dropped that disguise. Yeah. So as soon as he finished, actually, they may have actually thrown you out of the bar thinking that you were cheating after you passed out. to be perfectly honest, yeah, I forgot you were in a different form. I'm gonna say they probably would have. Yeah. So Dante, I would say that you probably went out with him when they took him out. Just to say that you're there with him.
Can I try to give him a little jolt of electricity?
Yeah, you surely
Wake
can.
us up.
Roll me.
I mean, I don't know how else I would
roll
wake
me an
him up.
Arcana
I don't
check.
have any water.
Yeah, roll me an Arcana check. You're right next to a river. I'm just throwing that out there.
I'm not gonna throw this man over the water. I mean, under the water sounds pretty nice, right? But like,
Actually, if you throw me down, I'm probably gonna sleep down there.
Probably.
Because I can
Yeah.
breathe in the water.
Yeah. Oh, true. Yeah.
no,
he can breathe.
Technically, you'll be under the water, you know.
No,
It
he can
won't
breathe.
do
He can
anything.
breathe underwater. He actually
he
has water
can?
breathing. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So he'll probably just sleep
But
and
you don't
be
know that.
blown down the river. Yeah. Anyway, so you go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. Hopefully not a super low one.
Is this the first time anyone's like we're all seeing his true form?
Yeah, I think so.
Been
No,
a while.
'cause he was a kobold when we left the prison.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, that's right.
So I wanted to double check.
Oh.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, but usually, like when I'm near like civilization, I just turn to something else.
Yeah.
Usually a gnome.
Dante, that's definitely high enough to do what you want to do. You use like shocking grasp and like touch him and like you feel this jolt of electricity rush through you, Zock, and you immediately wake up to a very searing sensation coursing through your body.
Ow!
It is currently just before midnight. By the way, it would have taken you a couple hours to go through like 20 drinks.
Oh, wait, really? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how fast you
Oh.
drink, but 20 drinks is a long time to drink.
Yeah.
All right.
So, what are you gonna
well-
do about this date of yours, homie?
Who?
Your date? You got a meeting?
My date.
No,
my
in the
date.
back.
My date. Hold on, let me think. My date. What date?
Yeah, it's
Tonight,
he seems
12,
he seems
almost
real
12
drunk.
midnight.
He seems real drunk.
Oh, the date.
The date, yeah, the date.
Yes. What about it?
It's almost midnight. Where we're
What?
going?
Time is it?
Uh,
Oh,
DM.
fuck.
DM.
Is it
Oh.
almost midnight?
It's basically midnight. Yeah, you guys will have to rush to get to the dock on time.
I mean, we are. Wait, aren't we? Aren't we just right there?
Like it's basically midnight now. So, in order to get there, you guys will have to move quickly to the back behind the tavern.
Yeah,
Okay, okay. Let me think. Fuck. Okay, Brett is gonna be with you, and then I'm gonna poof Brett on Dante's shoulder. All right, I'm gonna be listening in, but I'm gonna stay somewhere else because I can
Would
barely
you-
stand.
Would you like for me to transform into you?
That's not gonna work. Do you know thieves can't?
No.
That's not gonna work.
Oh, okay.
You be my basically.
My what?
Just go.
Okay, I will put up as disguise as I do that.
Okay.
As,
What do you
a
look
dwarf.
like? A dwarf. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So you're a super short dwarf. All right. Even as far as dwarves go, you're short. So
Okay.
yeah, that's fine though. Yeah, you look like a dwarf. Can you give a little more definition on your features?
He's a burly man. He's got a beard.
All
and
right.
He's got a real deep voice, you know.
Perfect. Sounds good. And you make your way back to the back behind the tavern there, where you see what looks like a 10-year-old tall lanky boy looking around, looking a little impatient.
Zoc is gonna find like a corner to just sit in the corner like a drunk. I'll disguise myself as a drunk gnome. I'll sit there and I'll look through Brett's eyes.
Okay. I need you to make me a Arcana check with disadvantage.
Corner. Oh shit. Disadvantage.
Yeah.
What about a?
Ooh.
I'm going to be
Oh,
the ass here.
yikes.
What about a saving throw? A con saving throw, since he's changing his viewpoint while drunk.
Well,
Well-
I would also accept that if your con is higher, you can take the plus, but he still rolled a 6.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make him throw up.
Oh, okay, I gotcha. All right, so yeah, you go to shift into, you said a gnome.
Yeah.
So you go to change shape into a gnome, and as you look down at your hands and your feet, you realize that it is not discolored skin you're looking at, and you realize that you think you just turned into a halfling. That you are like staring at your hands. You see like 4 hands in front of you. You're not entirely sure you're a halfling, but you're pretty sure you're a halfling, maybe.
Oh fuck.
It feels like a halfling. You're right.
I'm gonna hide some in the corner, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And as
This yeah, this will do.
as you're doing that, Dante, what do you do?
I'm whispering to Bread. Where do I go?
I mean,
Is
okay.
it,
So basically, I look through. So from now on, I'm gonna look through Brett's, right?
Yes.
Right. I'm gonna say. I'm gonna speak in Thieves' Cant, and I'll say, "It's me, Garrett. It's me."
Okay. You say that, and the boy turns around and looks squinty-eyed at Dante. And he says something to Dante in Thieves' Cant, which you pick up as are you sure you're who I think you are?
Yes. This gnome, he doesn't speak Thieves' Cant. He's an idiot, so just insult him or whatever. I don't care. But he can speak Thieves' Cant.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm telling you this, but I'm sorry. I'm a bit drunk. So Garrett. Are you Garrett?
Uh,
Garrett
yeah, so
seems to Garrett seems to shift his appearance a lot. So
yeah, he in the same voice that you recognize as being Garrett, the 10-year-old looking boy, speaks in a lower register than what you would expect in Thieves' Cant, and says, "Yes, I'm Garrett. I for lack of a better word, I own this city, and I want to know what you're doing here before we do any sort of initiation into whatever it is you think you're getting into."
oh fuck, I don't think I'm in a right position to make a decision right now. My head is still pretty hurt. Um, what do you say?
Oh my god.
Oh.
Oh man.
Oh, buy-in. I remember buy-in. I mean, personally, I just have some gold and I want to give out.
But why? No one gives gold for no reason. I know you have a reason. Everyone has a reason.
Does Zoc have a reputation that would have like traveled to this area? Maybe.
Possibly, but no one has ever brought anything up. For Zoc to know either.
Hmm.
My reason is it's very personal. Maybe I'll tell you when I know who you are.
I mean, he basically has told you who he is. His name is Garrett. He runs the underbelly side of Londa. Anything that happens, basically on the dirty side of things, he is in charge of.
Yeah, but I mean, I know him in a like a personal manner. Like know him personally.
Okay.
They want to be BFFs. Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
Sure.
kind of like that.
See,
Everyone.
Garrett just kind of like looks a little taken aback, and just in Thieves' Cant. That's a very unusual thing to say. I'm very much business all the time. I'm not looking to make friends. Uh, I am looking to make money. If you can make me money, perhaps we can come to some sort of arrangement.
Oh, that is our specialty. Anyway, can we speak in common? Cause it's pretty hard for me to translate back into and then back and forth, and also Dante here can help us.
You just tell him his name. Oh my God.
I just wave and smile.
I tell them whatever I want. I'm drunk.
Zoc, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
I'm not a
Oh, wait,
con.
my bad. I don't wave.
Oh, this
I
one's
didn't
really good now.
understand anything.
Nope, you didn't. Oh, wow, that was lucky. Okay, yeah. You feel a wave rush over you like you're gonna throw up, but you manage to press that down and kind of restore a little bit of your mindset here, and telling him that is your friend here is Dante, and speaking comments of, and so he kind of looks over at Dante, and Dante, this 10-year-old looking kid, in a very deep voice in common, just looks at you and looks down at you and says, "So, what are you doing here? How did he rope you in?"
We're in a band together.
We're in a band together.
Not a music band, but mercenary.
Mercenaries, huh? I can get
Definitely.
behind some mercenaries. What work brings you here?
Money.
Well,
Yeah, that's basically it.
obviously money, but what work is giving you that money? He wants to know specifically why you're in his city. That's where he's going with this.
Long story short, we travel and then we landed in Londa, and there are a bunch of jobs on the board. We took the jobs, we get the money. That's it.
Wait, you're telling me you're the ones that got the house and you're the ones that cleared the mines, and you're the ones that returned the child. And he looks just. He puts his hand up on his forehead and just like starts rubbing his forehead, like, oh my god. But he says that out loud in common to you, Dante and Zoc.
Yes, we are very capable. Oh, fuck, this is a headache. Yes, we are very capable.
Well, at
Not
least-
an agreement.
Dante, do some magic. Persuade him.
Oh man.
Persuade him.
Yeah, do some show him what we can do.
I don't know. I mean, what do you want me to do? Could I? I mean, why not? Just because. Wait, is there anybody else around?
That's a good question to ask. Roll me a perception check.
Aha! Where the fuck is it? Perception. I'll just type it. Fuck this.
That's crazy. So I'm rolling really good tonight on Avray, so I pick up my main dice, and I'm rolling below 10s. It's crazy.
Aha!
Dante,
Pretty
you
good.
see 3 other what you assume to be individuals that are looking very much directly at you, and they seem to be with Garrett. They, with a 17, you can see that they all have hands on some sort of weapon that is attached to them. They look like they're, depending on how this goes, ready to do whatever is necessary to either protect or silence you, or protect Garrett.
Understandable. Cast mirror image.
All right. You cast mirror image, and all 3 of the images disappear as daggers are thrown at each one of those 3. And Garrett responds in kind, "Don't do that. I am aware that you all are do-gooders and getting things done. Maybe there's some way that we can work this out. Let's."
Well, do-gooders is a big word. We're just here for the money, honestly. I mean, some of us are kind of good, but most of us are in for the money.
Well, we'll
What he
we'll
said.
see. We'll see. Right now, you all look like do-gooders.
Yeah, compared to him, we might be.
Yeah, very much. Oh. So he's still rubbing his head. All right. Well, it sounds like you're going to be in this city for a while. I'm sure that there's something that we can work out. I will contact you later with a job, and if you're interested in taking it, maybe we can progress this further. And he snaps his fingers. He just snaps one hand, snaps his finger. Dante, the 3 of those other figures disappear into the shadows, and as you look back to see where Garrett is, he's also gone.
Okay.
I think he like us.
I like Dante. Dante's like,
You're right.
okay.
I mean, I've seen some shit before, so it doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, that's fair. Yep. All right, so I'm gonna kind of speed this along. We're already at 7:30 here. So the 2 of you kind of get back together at the tavern, in front of the tavern, and they have finished cleaning everyone out and cleaning up the tavern a bit by the time you guys get back. Those of you inside the tavern and awake, you're able to go to your room and have a full night's sleep, and wake up at 8 o'clock if you so choose to get a full 8 hours of sleep. Oh, I'm well aware. I'll get to you, Tav. Don't worry. Yeah. Zoc and Dante, the 2 of you make it into the tavern. Dante, you basically have to carry Zoc by the time you get back to him. He's just sloshing around left and right, not able to walk straight. In fact, a couple of times you have to like pick him back up after he's like got the jelly legs, trying to walk in. That is a good question. Does anyone actually take Natalia to her room or anything like that? Luno, Tav.
Yeah, Tab would.
Okay.
Wants to make sure that she gets some sort of sleep.
Okay. I feel like Tav's gonna set an alarm next to her bed.
I was so tempted.
You never know. You never know.
I was so fucking tempted to cast Hideous Laughter and fucking Dragon's Breath.
Oh Jesus! I'm glad you didn't. All right.
Did we send the letter out already?
No,
Would we
you have not.
found time to do that.
Okay.
Okay.
Luno, you can do that, and Tab, you can do that. Yeah, the two of you are not sloshing around. No, Luno, you're sloshing around, but you're controlled sloshing.
Wouldn't that have happened during the 3 hours?
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. Yes, that would have happened already. I'm sorry.
If we would have had the time, I would have done that.
Yeah,
but,
I'm sorry. Yeah. That absolutely happened during the 3 hours.
Okay.
Awesome. Then Luno would go up to his room, all victorious like doing. If there was cash bills, he'd be like, "Oh yeah."
I feel like Luno's just like flipping coins in his thumbs, like between his fingers, and like flipping coins up in the air. Yeah. And the Dante and Zoc, you managed to take Zoc back to his room. Do you do or say anything to Zoc before you dip out for the night, or vice versa?
You owe me one for this. That's it. And then I just put him in his bed, or try to, because I'm small and he's small.
Zoc, roll me a perception check. You're muted if you're talking, Zoc.
Yeah, I know. Oh, 8.
Yeah. Zoc, you don't hear that.
Lol.
Just gonna mumble.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that sounds right. So you
and then I just poke him.
Okay. All right. So everyone gets to their bed. Barry, I'm just gonna say you probably end up falling asleep again, right? Or do you stay up and do stuff?
You know what? I'll just go to sleep.
Okay, that's
Really?
fair. It's fine. It's fine.
I don't want to go out and possibly die.
All right. So everyone makes it back to their room. Tav carries Natalia back to her room. Tav, what are you doing for the evening before sleeping? Anything?
What time is it now? Did you say
It's about midnight by the time you get everyone. By the time you get Natalia back to her room.
Okay. Yeah, Tav is gonna make sure that she's all tucked in, nice and cozy. What does her room look like? Like, what else is in there besides just the bed?
Her bag and stuff mostly. She didn't bring a whole lot extra in there. She is still in her armor, by the way. So are you tucking her in her armor?
No, Tav would try and take it off. He doesn't know shit about armor though, so I don't know if I need to roll for that.
Yeah, Tav, roll me roll me an intelligence check.
Oh, this is gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be great. You guys have been rolling so well tonight.
We'll see how it goes. Oh, it was a nat 20 and then it rolled over to a 14.
At least it's still a 14. Yeah, you're able to get you're able to get Natalia's armor off without like breaking straps and shit like that. You're able to take it off, put it next to her bed, and get her all tucked away and situated.
Is there a chair in there or any other type of furniture?
I would say yeah.
All right, Tav's sleeping in the chair.
You're sleeping in the chair?
Yep, it's gonna be worth it.
Oh.
Or what's
He's
the
making sure
fire
that
here?
the window's not covered either, so that like light will come in the room.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's fair. Okay. So that happens. Everyone gets a nice long sleep except for Natalia. Tavalier, what time do you wake Natalia up?
When does
how?
the sun start rising?
The suns start rising at about 5 a.m.
Yep, that's
Oh.
about right. says she can't hear anything, and Tab would have already been like debating about what to do with this. She's got prestidigitation ready. He's gonna wake her up, shaking her shoulder, kind of like rocking her side to side, like just making sure she actually wakes up. Is she waking up?
First, Natalia, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy. Okay.
Please roll a nat 1.
Oh
Yes! Ah! All right. Tab. Yeah, it's coming, Tab. It's coming. Tab, you're shaking Natalia, and as you're shaking Natalia, Natalia just kind of makes this like gurgle noise real quick, like, and you realize just a little too late
Really?
what that noise.
Yes.
Oh yeah, you realize
Yeah.
what that noise is.
Yes.
And Natalia just and just gets all over from like your high-waisted high-waisted boots, all the way down to the tips of your toes, just like covered in vomit. And
Yes.
and she is still asleep.
Alright. Where would Tab get a bucket of water from?
You could talk to the innkeeper about getting a bucket of water.
Yep.
I mean, if you've got prestidigitation, you can clean it up with that.
Yeah.
No, that's not what he needs it for.
Oh, okay, cool.
Where is
he
everybody
will
else?
use prestidigitation to clean himself, but then he's going to go get a bucket of water.
Would you go to Luno
Okay.
to get some ice?
Probably not if Luno was drinking that heavily.
Would you go to Dante?
All right.
No.
Does Dante have ice?
He's
More
got
water?
the electricity.
Oh man.
No.
This is one trick.
All right. one trick pony here.
We do that to everything.
All right. Tab, you're able to. You go up and you ask for a bucket of water, and she looks at you with a crooked smile and just says, "I know what you're doing. Good luck. Don't break any furniture."
How the hell? She doesn't know what I'm doing.
She's a tavern owner. She knows what a
She's got
bucket of
whole
water
bunch
is
of
for.
people passed out in her tavern at the moment, probably.
Yeah. She's
She has
very
plenty of experience waking
she's
people.
very aware of what you're about to do, and she wishes you luck. Just don't break any furniture.
Tab will just say, if we break it, we'll buy it.
All right. I'm holding you to it.
All right, going back to the Nat's room that he didn't lock or anything. 'Cause
Yep.
That's not a concern.
Yeah, because he was passed out. You took him to his own room, her own room,
Yeah.
and you take the bucket of water and you dump it where?
Like right on her chest.
Oh, okay. Natalia, make
Oof.
me make me a perception check.
I'm probably not gonna like this, but she does have the passive 19. if
I
that
know.
does
Oh, you're
anything,
you're
so-
definitely waking up from it. I just want to see
Okay.
if you roll anything spectacular.
Okay.
All right. Yeah. No. You definitely needed the 19. So yeah, you dump this bucket of cold water on Natalia, and it's like a shock of electricity straight through your body, Nat. You feel this before your eyes even open. You are completely soaked in water, and it is freezing cold, just straight out of the well, straight out of the ground, absolutely ice cold. And you shoot up like a rocket, and you see Tab. Tab, what are you doing?
I'm setting off fireworks. Basically.
Oh gosh.
All right. I'm gonna let y'all roleplay this and just kind of go back and forth for a minute.
You see Tab like in a corner,
There's a love interest here somewhere.
Somewhere. I think so.
Oh god. Okay.
within 10 feet of you. You're just gonna have like basically blinding bright lights going off in your face.
Okay. Cool.
Good thing she's not blind.
He's not within reach. He's 10 feet away.
Okay. Cool. She's gonna like instantly like throw up her arms to cover her eyes. Bright lights in her face, not good for her because she relies on her eyes for everything. So she like instantly reacts with that. I do have a thought though, and Gabe, I would like to ask you: is it okay if I use one of her new class features here, real quick?
What is it?
It would not normally apply because it's normally used to prevent an attack,
What is
but
it?
it seems kind of appropriate.
Yeah, what is it?
It's let me double check the name. Warding Flare.
Oh. Ooh. Burn the
which-
Dragonborn.
Okay, so you want a warding flare what?
Tav.
Flare the Dragonborn.
Tav is basically warding flaring Nat right now with bright lights in her face, and she's basically just like reacting in the sense of, "Oh dear, what the?" And like as part of that, this is like her first time like ever invoking that
Okay.
warding flare.
Yeah, I'll let that go. It's not necessarily an attack, but I think Natalia would probably sense it as an attack. Attack on the
Probably, yeah.
senses. It's an attack on the senses.
Right.
So yeah, we'll let that slide. You will use it though. Which is
yeah. I'll expend that. That's cool.
And I don't know, so that doesn't do damage or anything, right?
No, it doesn't do damage. It just basically does exactly the same thing you just did to Nat. It's a
Yep.
bright light flashing in your face.
Yep.
Okay. I mean, Tav isn't hungover, so I feel like that's okay.
Yeah, but it's Nat invoking magic.
Yeah, it's something new you haven't seen Nat do.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
So all of that's happening. Everyone else, as I mentioned before, if you passed out, you have a god-awful hangover, and you have disadvantage on all ability checks and saving throws for the next 4 hours. And everyone else who did not, you just have a terrible hangover and light sensitivity.
What? Light sensitivity?
I have that already.
Yeah. Yeah, Zoc, this is normal for you. Minus the splitting headache, this is about normal for you. I will say, Zoc, that you actually, I'm going to say that you actually probably have the disadvantage as well, because you probably should have just passed out on that table, but we had to roleplay some things. So, well, I'm gonna say that you have it too, but again, it's only for 4 hours, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal.
That's fine.
Did I go down to the bar
Absolutely.
and I buy? How many of these guys are dead?
Dead?
Yeah, like how many of these guys are just hungover?
Oh, yeah. Let's sound off. Who's hungover?
Nat.
Zoc.
Wasn't I too? I don't know.
Yes, Barry. Yep.
Yeah, Barry's
Yep.
definitely hungover.
Luno is, but Cape like that first time hangover.
Yeah.
situation.
And vid.
So not disadvantage, but I'm not feeling good one bit.
I was gonna say, as a kid, I don't remember it necessarily being, that much of
I
it.
assume it's like a situation like he's hungover. He's like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? But at the same time, have enough energy that he's like, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh man. All right. So we're gonna say that everyone wakes up, and just to speed things along, you all make it to the common room, staggering those of you who are still hungover. Yeah, you guys make it to the common room, and what do you guys do? You can
I
see.
buy everybody a drink.
Hair of the dog. Yeah, drinks are back to their normal price. I believe it was 1 silver. Yeah, they're 1 silver a piece. And do you actually buy everyone around?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
It's drinking more alcohol is supposed to help you
Yeah.
Okay.
on a
supposed to.
hangover.
I'm not gonna do it.
Yeah.
If Tav and Nat started that at 5 a.m., what time did everyone else wake up?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Because I feel like there would have been several hours of roleplay.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah,
that we
probably.
could highlight here real quick.
Yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I'm trying to gloss over some things. So what did you and Nat would have done for the next 4 hours before people woke up?
I mean, Tav just wants to make sure that she's fully awake. She didn't get a full night's sleep, and she has a hangover.
Oh, right. So Nat, you have 1 point of exhaustion. On top of that hangover that I mentioned.
Yeah.
So for the first 4 hours, you will technically have 2 points of exhaustion.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
So, I mean, if Tav can ensure that that's happened, we'll go downstairs and have breakfast. And he's gonna make sure Nat comes downstairs. Like, he's not just walking out and letting her go back to sleep.
Nat is regretting all of her life choices right now.
I would imagine so.
Most especially agreeing to this stupid drinking contest.
I don't know what they put in this ale, but it ain't dwarven ale. All right, so we'll say you guys go down and get breakfast and have let's just say that you guys have a nice long conversation about not waking each other up anymore. Can we just agree to that?
I mean, yeah, we could come to a truce for sure.
I'd be up for that. Because
Nat,
I'm imagining like 2 or 3 flashes in her face, like while trying to get up, and then Nat just like shoves Tav out of the room so she can get ready.
Yeah.
And then
Nat realizes she's covered in vomit.
Right. And they can have that conversation.
Yep.
Yeah, what did Nat do about the vomit on her? I mean, the water would have diluted it, but still.
Yeah, you would have seen traces and probably tasted it in your mouth still, but yeah.
Not good.
Yeah, so it takes her a little bit of time to get ready.
Yep. Okay.
When we get downstairs, Tav is gonna order like magic dark bean juice.
Cool.
What the hell is that?
Coffee.
Background morning potion.
Whoa.
Yes. Like a cure-all for a hangover sort of deal. We might be able to slide that. We'll see. I'll say that you're able to get something like that for Natalia.
Oh no, he wants it for himself.
Oh.
That's what he's
Oh right, this is Tav. I'm sorry.
Right.
Let's say yes. I'll say yes. In this world, there is magical bean juice that we all know and love as coffee here in the real world. They have something along the same lines in there. It's much more bitter than ours. It's very thick and sludgy, but it very much gets the job done.
Okay. Does Nat have any experience with this beverage?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I can imagine dwarves liking it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yep.
She will order the same thing.
All right. It's gonna be we'll just say 1 silver apiece for both of you. As soon as you guys finally finish your truce, you finally come to some sort of arrangement. A lot of everyone else manages to come downstairs, and they look ragged. By this time, Natalia, you look and feel a little better. You still have 1 point of exhaustion, but your other 4 hours are gone. So
Okay.
you're back up to about as good as you can be without getting a long rest. Everyone else that's coming down that's hungover, they look like shit. I imagine Zoc might actually still be swaying a little bit.
Yeah.
And Vid, oh god, Vid looks like a ghost. He looks terrible. If you could see dark circles under the tabaxi eyes, you can see them through his fur. He looks bad.
I would say during that time before everyone else came down, Tab would also fill Nat in about all the rumors that he overheard.
Okay.
Nat is trying her best to listen. I'm not guaranteeing how much she gets out of it, but she's trying her best.
Yeah. So Vid makes it about halfway downstairs, and then he puts a hand over his mouth and runs back upstairs, and he disappears. Everyone else, you make it to the table. You're fine and dandy, quote unquote, and you're able to get food and drink if you want. Dante, you can order the drinks for everyone if you so choose. Do you talk to them first, or do you just do it? Did we lose Dante?
Did we lose Dante?
What's going on? I
There we
was
go.
with my dog. He was doing some. Where the fuck did he go?
I was just asking if you were gonna buy everyone drinks. If you were gonna ask them if they wanted them first.
No, I'm buying them drinks.
Okay. Dante orders around 6. So six silver piece. Take that out of your inventory. 6 silver pieces. And Dante orders you a round of the same ale you guys had last night. And
It sits on the table in front of Nat and does not get touched.
yeah, those of you who are still hungover, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. As the
You
wafting
beat me to it. I was going to roll it anyway.
as the wafting smell of alcohol hits your nose, you just get this wave of last night, and Zach, you're like, okay, I think I got this now. Yeah, I'm all right. Let's see if Barry and Luna.
Check, right?
Yeah, con
It's loading
saving
up.
throw.
It's
Con
gonna-
saving
it's
throw.
gonna be trouble. Yeah.
Yeah, Barry, you you get one whiff of this, and you just like your mouth starts watering like you're gonna throw up, and then you just like you choke on your own saliva and just start coughing at the table, just like like you just choked on your own saliva. But no throw up. I'm done with that. Thank God, right?
Yes.
All right, so you are all sitting at a
Oops,
table
himself.
finally. What do you all say and do? What are you doing? I'll be right back.
Let's get some breakfast, and I need to walk around a little bit.
Breakfast sounds good.
Right.
By the way, guys, I wanted to show you these two posters. The one about
Okay.
the mouse figure. I'm pretty sure he stole something from the tiefling that was in the council, and that's why they're after it. This figure. And there's also what?
Yeah, go ahead.
And then there's also this other poster that another missing persons.
Missing halfling. Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking maybe I should do this.
What's the first job again?
Well, that one is like a bounty on a person. It says Rose figure. They have a Loki tattoo apparently on their
Loki.
wrist. Yeah.
Similar to what was happening with Pav, Nat is trying to follow along and watch how the conversation is going and doing her best. At mention of a Loki tattoo, she's gonna kind of inquire, wait, Loki? Really?
Yeah, it says so right here in this piece of paper.
What does that mean?
Seems an unusual tattoo to have openly displayed.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't know it's openly displayed. This is like a rope figure, so maybe someone like had a glimpse of the tattoo.
Yeah.
And what is this this person? What did they do?
Well, they stole something, and my guess is it was probably off of the staff of the tiefling if they actually put a bounty on him.
Okay. So we probably gonna need to talk to the council about these jobs, right? Before we take it.
Yeah.
Getting more information and stuff.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I was gonna try to look for them last night, but then I got hungover and I was like, you know, I'm not feeling it. You know.
Yeah, you suck, bugbear.
All right. So, what do you all decide? What are you doing?
gonna get breakfast and
We're discussing
yeah.
the additional jobs from the board.
Gotcha.
I'm just eating
Here.
with my ale, my breakfast.
What's the name of the missing halfling?
Sergius Longfoot. It is.
Once we're done with breakfast, can we go talk to the council about these jobs? I guess that's what we're deciding anyway.
Yeah.
About halfway through breakfast, Nat suddenly like jumps a little bit, like he remembered something, and runs out, like says, "I'll be right back," and runs out of the tavern.
Okay, that's not strange at all.
It is very strange for Natalia.
And
Yeah, Gabe, she's heading for
Glamora.
Gamora. Yeah.
It wouldn't have been ready though, right?
She said sometime in the morning.
Okay.
You just said sometime tomorrow. But
Yeah,
that's
I thought
fine.
it was the next day, like 24
okay.
hours.
Yeah, there's no real rush. You're not going to miss out on it.
Okay, cool.
But Nat still does that, so Nat heads out.
Yep.
All right, I'll tell Brett to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
Invisibly.
Okay. All right. What's everyone else doing, and then we'll get to Nat.
So I guess we take like a day off today. Do some light activities. Because I'm not in the mood.
Let's go investigate.
Yeah, Tav is gonna say really loudly. No, there's no reason to take a day off. Let's go get one of these jobs done and get paid.
Why are you yelling? Oh,
Luna would be like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah.
ow! My ears.
Oh man. Fantastic.
Drink some ale.
Yeah, and so by this time, the ale has been sitting in front of you all. Has anyone had any ale?
No.
Yeah, I've been eating.
Yes, Tav has.
All right, Tav and Dante,
Luna
beautiful.
would.
And
He
Luno.
rolled good enough.
All right. Yeah, Luna feels good enough. All right. I'm just curious.
I also have. You know what? I'm tired of hiding this. Just gonna pull out the shift sack. The shifts sack.
Sack of shifting. Shift sack. Oh
Okay.
man. So yeah. What do you say when you pull out this what looks like a organ from another creature? And I think I've described it enough. Phasing in and out of the material plane.
Yeah. So I found this thing inside one of those shifting spiders. Does anyone know what this is or what we can do with it?
Pretty neat.
I'm not asking you. You know what? Never mind.
Tav wants to investigate it. I don't intend this to go well, but
You can roll me a nature check. You're magical. You can roll me an Arcana check. Either or.
you know, it just doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't. I like you guys doing that. Oh man.
This is like the most
Tab,
magical thing ever.
Tab, it's so magical. You don't know what magicalness it contains.
Like, oh, that's a different type of magic.
Yeah, we suck.
Zoc, from behind you, you hear a female voice, and you would recognize this as the owner that keeps talking and stuff. And you hear, yeah, you can take that out of my bar is where you can take it. But you could take it to Tina. You could take it to Tina.
Who's Tina?
Tiny Tina? You don't know who Tiny Tina is?
No idea.
Oh, she runs the Potent Potables down on the south side of town. Oh, I'm sorry, not
Okay.
Potent Potables. Oddball Oddities. Sorry.
Oddball.
Oddball Oddities. So Tiny Tina's Oddball Oddities.
That
Number.
sounds like a place for me.
Number 3. Actually,
Tiny
she
Tina.
gives you a description, Zoc, and you would know this place. It's on the seedier side of town. You would have passed it several times in giving out your gold.
Yep, I know this place. I walked past it a few times.
I
What
would
is
like
this
to join
place?
You. You asked the owner.
Yeah, but yeah, the bartender. Wait,
yeah.
what's your name, by the way? I think I missed your name.
Oh, that's so nice of you to ask. No one ever asks my name.
That's from Gabe.
Yeah. My name is Koro Foldat. KHOROPHULDAT.
Can you just put it in the chat?
I plan to.
Okay.
That's a fancy name.
It's the one that I was given all my life.
Is she human or?
She's a drow. She's a dark elf.
drow.
Yeah. Tiny Tina's Oddball Oddities. Sorry, there is no Potent Potables. That was my brain being funky. Oh, yeah, there is. I'm sorry, 2. 2 is Potent Potables, yes.
What is oddball oddities? What do they
Oh,
sell?
well, she collects a lot of weird stuff. Just trinkets and other just weird stuff.
Okay.
As fair warning, she might be a little crazy. So, just keep your wits about you.
Okay.
Also, she's a child, so
She's a child.
And you're not sure if she's talking in like elf years or real like humanoid years. But
What
yeah,
do you mean child?
she's young. Like she's what? Like maybe 16, 17, something like that.
And she owns a shop.
Oh yeah. Just given down from her parents. She's fine. She owns it. Yep.
What happened to her parents?
Well, see, there's a story behind that, but that's not really my story to tell. It's best if she tells you. Needless to say that they are no longer here, and it may have driven her a little nuts.
Oof. All right. Thank you, Coral. And I'll bring this out as soon as I can.
Yes, please. I don't need other patrons seeing that grisly thing here. And she starts walking away.
Yeah, I put it in my backpack.
Okay. Everyone's got a story to tell.
Have you made that one up yet, Gabe?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would
Oh,
like
I
to
got this.
visit
I have
this
this whole
town.
town like prepped out. So
Okay.
you guys can go anywhere you want.
Let's go there, Zuck. Let's go.
With all of that going on, Natalia, you finally make your way to Glamora Brillspine, back to that house, and knock on the door? Question mark.
Yeah.
All right. And once again, what you see is a 6-foot Goliath turns into a full 8.5-foot Goliath as she stands up straight when she realizes who you are and what you come back for.
Mhm.
It looks like she just has really bad posture, man. Just really bad
Okay.
posture.
Right.
She's old.
Yep.
And so as
Would Matt have an estimate about how old?
like 80.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah, she's old.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, she's towards the end of life.
Okay.
So yeah, you make your way back, and she takes you to the back and shows you what she made. And I assume it's to Nat's liking. And Nat, finally, would you like to share with the group what she made?
Sure. Since at least Zoc would see it at the moment.
Yes.
Since he's got bread following.
Yep.
Hang on, let me pull it up.
All right, and we're gonna show this thing off here. The reason I'm showing this off is because he had this thing commissioned, and it looks great.
Yeah, it does.
I just put it in the campaign chat.
All right, that is what it
There's
looks
7
like.
stars.
Wait,
Yeah.
you commissioned this, Tim?
Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Whoa.
The only thing that would be different from what Bread sees is the diamond on the forehead would not be there. It would be basically just the an empty space there.
Correct. Right now, it will be. It'll be an empty space. And so she kind of looks back at you and says, "Is this to your liking?" And I assume you're like, "Yeah."
Oh yeah, for sure.
And she signs back at you. Well, just come back whenever you want me to set the stone in, and I'll set the stone in for you for the extra 300.
Correct. And Nat will hand over the remaining 100 for the badge itself.
Yep. Sounds good. And so Nat, you pick up that, and that's only about 2 inches across, everyone. So it is like a pin that you would wear on your lapel.
Yep.
All right. So do you do or say anything else? Zoc, you're gonna see a whole bunch of really pretty objects in this house.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
There's some really beautiful objects. There's a few items that you're fairly certain are worth like $5,000 or more, 5,000 gold or more. There's some really beautiful pieces. Some of which she does not have out for sale. But are in like display cases and stuff like that.
Right. I'll take a note of that. Where is this? Is this the effing tower?
This is number 14. This is Glamora Brittlespine. It's a house on the far east side of the city. So we have right there. All right. I'll do that. This is for you, Zoc. All right.
Lol.
All right. So all of that happens. Natalia, do you head back to the tavern?
Yeah, she's gonna like hold it in her hand and kind of be looking at it for a little bit as she walks out, and then she's just gonna pocket it.
Okay. And you make your way back to the tavern where you see all of your companions, minus Vid, who's still upstairs apparently, and they're all sitting around talking and doing things. And you walk in. Do you or say anything to them?
She just walks in.
Okay. So I think we're gonna stop here for the night, because it is about that time, and this will actually be a pretty good place to pick up next time. So we're gonna stop here for the night. We're gonna pick up next week. Yes, next week. And just as a reminder, the following week, so the 15th, 16th, that weekend, I am not here. I will not be playing. So. If there's any one shots or anything, feel free to ask around. Maybe Tim will do something or
I
something.
will not be playing that weekend either.
Oh, okay,
so.
well then never mind. All right, so yeah, we'll stop here. I'm gonna say that it is about 9:30 in the morning. You guys had all finished your meals, finished your food, and Vid had just come back down, and that is where we're gonna pick up next time to go over wherever you guys decided you would like to go. And you guys can feel free to do that during the week if you want to just message each other during the week, like, hey, do we want to do this? Do we want to do that? Feel free to do that.
Okay.
All right.
July 17th and 18th. More than likely I won't be playing unless like we're going on a vacation that weekend, and unless we have like nothing going on and I've got spare time, which probably won't be the case.
Right.
I won't be playing.
Okay.
But I'll have everything with me in case I, wind up do have a time.
Okay, that's fair. I'll keep that in mind.
It was July what 17th?
17th and 18th.
Okay.
Yeah.
2 months out. You'll probably have to remind me.
I will. I put it in for work 2 months out. I was like, no, we make sure we're getting this time off.
Yup.
But yeah, just a little forewarning.
Okay. Appreciate that. All right. Well, yeah. As always, it is fun as hell to do this. So I'm glad you guys were able to join tonight.